Hi y'all. So this book is due back at the library today. So today I will be reviewing Postgrad by Kitchner. The subtitle is 5 Women in Their First Year Out of College. And I'm just going to tell you right now, the book is exactly what that title promises. The book follows Kitchner herself and 4 of her classmates after they graduate from Princeton University. So Kitchner graduates and wants to pursue writing. Another character, Denise, takes a year off to pursue her residency and apply to med school. And the other characters seem sort of lost. So Alex apparently majored in, I think, English. I think she majored in English. But after college, she pursues a programming opportunity with her older brother. Another character, Michelle, I'm not totally sure what she majored in, but in an attempt, it seems to me, to kind of reckon her vision of herself with how others view her. She applies to music school and begins going to like a pretty jazzy, artsy music school. And the final character, Olivia, decides to start making a documentary. She's apparently in a fellowship for that. But regardless, all of these women seem very lost. Like, even the ones who have meticulously planned out their lives, mainly Denise, like, they seem very, like, I did the thing. I did the 20 years of school. Like, what now? Like, what do I get at the end of it, you know? And I have to say that is something that I've kind of been feeling as well. So the reason I picked this book up is because I am currently in my first year after having graduated from university. Now, I did not go to an Ivy League school. I lived with my parents, so my experience wasn't exactly the same as these women. These women, while they were in college, they were pursuing extracurricular opportunities and internships. I wasn't doing any of that. I was working while I was in college. And they also lived in dormitories and with their peers. I lived with my parents. So obviously there's a different level of investment and loss of community when it comes to these women's experience in college and out of it from mine. Even with those differences, there is some real resonance between my experience out of college and these women's experience out of college. There's definitely resonance in the emotions and in the way that one approaches your life after having been in school for 16, 20, 22 years. So you spend all your life in school and then you get to the end of it, and I mean, I sort of did expect the perfect job that I wanted to kind of magically fall into my lap. And I don't think that, I'm not saying that that's what these women expected necessarily, but I think they definitely expected their lives to sort themselves out really quickly after college. And that's not how life works. So, there's definitely some resonance there. Another thing that I want to talk about that this book spends a lot of time on is the emphasis on the relationships these women pursue out of college. 3 of these 5 women pursue polyamorous relationships, which I found to be quite strange and a quite strange thing to focus on. A lot of this book really focuses on these women's polyamorous relationships. Also, Kitchner did frame the book with polyamory in mind in the opening chapter, where she introduces the book, and the idea she does frame the exploration of polyamory. I just didn't quite expect there to be so much of it in this book. So the 3 women who pursue polyamory are Olivia, Alex, and Michelle. Olivia and Alex were actually previously in polyamorous relationships. Olivia had been polyamorous throughout college, and Alex Alex's girlfriend Bethany was polyamorous, and they had been dating in college and continued dating afterwards. Michelle, on the other hand, discovered polyamory, I think, about half a year after she graduated, and decided to pursue it. And Kitchner says that Michelle decided to pursue this because she thought it would make her happiest, which was really surprising to me. And also the reasons why Michelle thought that. The man that she met, who was in a polyamorous relationship, who introduced her to the idea, was very upfront and honest about what he wanted out of their, albeit brief, relationship. And she just thought that honesty and that like intense awareness of who you are and what you want and how to get it, she thought that would make her truly happy. So when she returned to her music school, she decided to pursue the polyamorous relationship and began dating 2 guys at once. Later, however, her ex-boyfriend posted a relationship status update on Facebook, and Michelle kind of began to compare herself and her life to his relationship and felt that polyamory was inadequate. It wasn't really giving her the comfort that she needed, and the men that she was dating weren't loyal to her, because that's the point of polyamory. And she asked one of the men she was dating to become exclusive, and he said no, because his mind had changed about her when she had told him she wanted to be polyamorous, and he no longer thought about her the same way. And that's just really hurtful, and it really made my heart ache for Michelle, that this is what she had decided to pursue, and this is where she ended up. The other character who focused mainly on polyamorous relationships was Olivia. I shouldn't say character, they're real people. Anyways, the other girl, Olivia, like I said, she was in polyamorous relationships throughout college. At the end of college, though, her primary boyfriend broke up with her because she thought he didn't think she was super interesting. I'm not super sure what he thought, because I don't know. I didn't really get insight into his point of view. But later on in the year, Olivia did meet someone and find someone who truly loved her, who truly supported her. But because she had herself so fooled by this concept of polyamory, she thought that his love and support was complacency. And that really made my heart ache for her too. Like here she had found this amazing guy who was willing to do almost anything for her, and she just kind of spat in his face. Reading Olivia's sections, to me it really felt like she didn't feel that she deserved the true love that Michael was offering her. And she felt like she didn't deserve any true comfort. And I really hope that at some point she discovers that's not true. But there's no way of knowing, and there's no way of like telling her that, which is really sad. Overall, I enjoyed this book. I said I'm currently 9 months out of college, and I'm feeling really lost, and reading these women's experiences really resonated with me because of that. However, I wouldn't really recommend this book to anyone who is currently in college. I think it would be really discouraging. So if you're in college, do not read this book. And I don't think this book would really resonate with anyone who is longer outside of college than I am currently. I think once you get your life sorted out, it probably wouldn't resonate as much. And hopefully I will get my life sorted out here pretty soon. That's kind of the idea. Anyways, so all in all, I gave this book 3 stars. I read it at the right time, but I wouldn't recommend anyone to read it at the wrong time, if that makes sense. So, yeah. That is all I have for you today. It's obligatory. You gotta drink the coffee. Alrighty. I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye-bye.